Imagine crossing a once friendly border, only to be grilled like a suspect in a high-stakes interrogation. Thousands of Canadians report feeling treated as criminals amid aggressive crackdowns and political rhetoric. Why are everyday travelers dreading the trip south, with reports of hours-long waits, invasive device searches, and unexpected denials? The US-Canada line is turning into a fortress, echoing southern border rigors as tensions rise. Recent reports reveal heightened scrutiny at U.S. borders, with Canadians facing prolonged waits up to 4 to 6 hours, invasive questioning about social media, finances, and travel history, plus random device inspections that leave families stressed and humiliated. Travelers describe being denied entry for minor past infractions, like old DUIs or unpaid fines, leading to plummeting visits. Road travel fell 38% in May 2025. And overall Canadian trips to the US have declined for 10 consecutive months amid trade tariffs and political tensions. This surge in control stems from tightened security policies post-2025 elections, making routine trips feel like ordeals for ordinary citizens, including snowbirds avoiding winter escapes. 03 Behind the scenes, U.S. policies aim to fortify borders amid global tensions, new visa requirements, and trade disputes, treating the northern frontier with the same rigor as southern ones. CBP agents now empowered with broader authority for secondary inspections and device searches. This isn't random, it's a calculated shift in immigration enforcement, prioritizing national security over neighborly ease, fueled by increased funding and real stories of Europeans and Canadians fearing unsafe travel due to perceived hostility and unexpected detentions. Families report being turned back after exhaustive questioning, eroding trust built over decades and contributing to a 34% drop in U.S. automobile travel from Canada. 04 But here's the shock. The once open US-Canada border now mirrors the fortified US-Mexico line in scrutiny and delays, with political fears and stricter rules amplifying the dread. Canadians cite border anxiety as a key reason for skipping trips, impacting US economies in border states with a potential $50 billion travel deficit. What was a quick drive has become a gauntlet of suspicion, with stories of elderly travelers interrogated for hours or denied over minor issues, eroding decades of trust and leaving communities divided. This twist reveals how everyday diplomacy falters under heightened vigilance, as seen in the 66% decline in snowbird travel among older Canadians. As these border challenges continue to unfold in 2025, it's crucial to consider the potential trajectories ahead. Could tensions ease, stabilize, or worsen? To navigate this uncertainty, let's examine 3 hypothetical scenarios that could shape US-Canada relations in the coming years, drawing from current trends like ongoing travel boycotts and diplomatic strains. Scenario 1, the worst-case escalating tensions, fueled by ongoing trade wars and inflammatory rhetoric from US leaders like Trump, lead to permanent border closures or extreme restrictions, crippling trade worth over $1 trillion annually and tourism projected to lose another $5.70 billion in 2026, leaving families divided indefinitely as boycotts intensify and border communities face economic collapse similar to the amplified pandemic-era shutdowns that already cost billions. 06 Scenario 2, the neutral path, controls stabilize at current levels with minor diplomatic tweaks, such as slight visa easements amid persistent 20 to 76% travel drops across air and road modes, easing some delays but maintaining heightened vigilance that continues to deter 70% of surveyed Canadians uncomfortable with U.S. travel due to political climate and border scrutiny, resulting in a sustained $70 billion U.S. travel deficit without major recovery. 07 Scenario 3, the best outcome, bilateral agreements, driven by economic pressures from declining visits, e.g., 37% drop in July motor vehicle returns, restore streamlined crossings through tech like pre-clearance apps and reduced tariffs, boosting confidence, and reviving cross-border bonds as favorable views of the U.S. rebound, countering current fears with renewed trust and potentially reversing the 25% year-to-date visitation decline by encouraging safe, hassle-free travel. In this era of walls over bridges, reflecting on how such barriers strain human connections reminds us that true security lies in fostering mutual understanding between nations, not suspicion. Let's cherish the bonds that unite us as neighbors. Note, all scenarios described are hypothetical creations by AI, intended solely for discussion purposes. If this analysis sparks your thoughts on cross-border relations, like, share with friends, subscribe for more thrilling insights, and comment your own border stories below to join the conversation.